Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend. I'm doing a couple of tests here this morning. I'm getting ready to pull out. So tomorrow the Airstream, which is right next to me, is going to be hitting the road, heading up to the Page, Arizona area for a little bit of fun. And then I'll be heading off to do a little bit of work in Cortez and Springerville. And so I'm doing a little bit of testing with this video here today. We're going to be playing around with some different audio over the next week while we're visiting Page and the Vermillion Cliffs and the Grand Staircase and that whole really cool area up on the Utah-Arizona border. So I'll put little prompts beforehand to let you know audio is changing. So right now I am shooting this video with my iPhone 8. And I'm actually using the onboard audio, so we're going to see how that sounds, because I've got a couple other ways that I'm going to be playing with it. So what you can expect this week is a lot of photography and video coming out of the area for me, and visiting some of my favorite places to explore, and exploring a couple places I haven't been yet. So this should be a lot of fun. And like I said, I'll let you know as each of the videos has different audio. I'll give you a heads up. The reason why I'm doing that is we're testing out a couple of things for work in the field, both for this channel as well as Arizona Drone. So if you haven't checked out azdrone.net yet or AZDrone on YouTube, check them out. All right, I'm going to get back to it. I'm getting the Airstream all prepped to go. So tomorrow morning I can pull out at first light and be up in Page, Arizona before noon, I hope. Okay, hope you enjoy the images today. By the way, just one thing to note. So according to TubeBuddy, this is going to be video number 100, my 100th public video. Now, I will say, I'm still very new to YouTube. I've been using it for several years, but I never tried using it in a regular fashion like I am now. So I'm pretty excited that this particular video is actually number 100, and I really appreciate everyone tuning in and following along. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to subscribe and get notifications throughout this week on the different videos and images that I'm sharing, go right over to that subscribe button down there. Hopefully I got it right this time. So we'll see you on the video. So hey again everybody, and so to answer your first question, no, the Airstream is not bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. It's not the TARDIS, but it is an example of a little bit of fun that I had just a little while ago. I did a quick 330-degree pano with the iPhone 8 and with the Osmo Mobile 2. So, by the way, you'll notice audio quality is probably a little different again. As I said earlier, I'm going to be testing out some things this week on this trip. So today I've been filming with the iPhone 8 and not using any other lav mics or anything else for the audio quality. So just playing with what the iPhone itself offers natively. So we're going to see how that comes out. So don't worry, we're going to be testing other things out this week, and I promise, if it gets really bad, we'll switch back to the lav mic that I really like to use when I'm outdoors. So this week's going to be a lot of experimentation. Normally when I go up to this area, I'm shooting with my Canon 5D Mark II and my Canon 7D. But I really wanted to play around and test some things. So I'm going to try to shoot all week long with my iPhones and with the Sony a5100 and with the GoPro and see what I get out of it. Oh, and of course with the DJI Mavic Pro. So this is going to be a week of iPhones, GoPros, and Mavic Pros. It should be really interesting. Where we're going is an absolutely gorgeous place, and I decided that this would be a great opportunity to experiment with things, not only for this channel, but for AZ Drone as well. So when we're out in the field and we're flying and we're doing client work, I wanted to see if we can minimize the amount of gear that we bring with us so that I'm not bringing a giant case of huge lenses, huge camera bodies, etc. So I know that things have come a long way with iPhones, and that they've come a long way like with the little mirrorless Sony a5100. I bought that specifically for doing videos inside and for doing my online classes that I do for both my clients and on Udemy as well. And so this week we're going to play around, and I'm going to let you know as we're doing different shoots over the course of the week. I'll tell you what I'm filming with, what I'm shooting with, and what I'm doing the audio recording with. So it should be a lot of fun. Now, you got a quick look around in here. So I'm almost in travel ready mode. Everything's almost packed away except for the last couple of things on my desk here, and those will be taken care of soon. You might have also noticed in my little office desk area that I've got some open slots underneath the table here. So I've got several Pelican cases, and we actually built the table to store those Pelican cases in certain ways. So everything will be nice and tightly packed away in the morning when it's time to go. So when I'm traveling, I always like to, I always like to prep. So the night before, I do a little preparation. Hey, I might be a little OCD about that. But what's nice is when I get up in the morning, it'll take me 10 to 15 minutes tops to make sure everything's good to go. It'll take me a couple minutes to hitch up the Airstream, and I'll be on the road. So I'm looking forward to being up in the Page area by noon at the latest. It's only supposed to be like a 4-hour drive, but I usually pull off and take pictures as I go along. So I'll probably be doing that again tomorrow. Okay, I'm not even sure about the color quality on this because right now I'm shooting with the iPhone 8. I've got it shooting so that I can actually see the screen. So I don't know how high quality this is, but for the rest of the week, when I'm doing the indoor stuff, we'll be doing that with the Sony a5100. Today was my video experiment with the iPhone 8 only, and with no audio enhancements, just seeing how the microphone on the iPhone 8 captures, and both the front camera and the rear camera. Remember, this isn't the iPhone 8 Plus, this is just the iPhone 8. All right, I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a fun trip up, and when I get to the Page area, I'll do a quick little update video as we get ready for the rest of the week, and while I'm waiting for my friends Jason and Derek to meet me at Waweep.